Hey first graders, for today, Monday, April 13th, we are starting a new unit. This is going to be unit 28, and our focus this week is the diphthong OU. So that's a medial sound that we are going to hear, and it sounds like ow, like you stubbed your toe, ow. But we can see that ow sound with the OW and the OU. So we already learned that the OU can make another sound, but this week we're going to focus on the words where it says ow. So we are going to do our word sort. We are going to read our book, but first I want to introduce you to your spelling words for the week and your spelling sentences and talk about a few of those patterns. So the words that you're going to be spelling this week are found, ow, and found, ow, now, ground, ground, how, house, plow, cloud, brown. And then two sight words. They don't fit our pattern, but they are sight words that you're going to see in your book this week, are puts and words. So those are your two sight words you need to focus on this week. Being able to read and write. Then we've got two fairly long sentences. So the first sentence that we're going to practice writing this week is Sam draws a big brown house with clouds in the sky. So 3 of your spelling words in there. And number 2, I don't know how she found that ring on the ground. So another 3 spelling words in there. Remember, on your sentences, you capitalize at the beginning of the sentence. You put a space between each of those words. You put your punctuation at the end. And you're working on spelling those spelling words correctly, but also any sight words that are very familiar. We want to be trying to spell all of the words correctly. So for our pattern sort, what we normally do is we go through and we kind of brainstorm this together, but I went ahead and wrote out some of the words for you. So the OW, ow pattern can be found in the words now, how, plow, brown, clown, cow, frown, growl, prowl, wow, flower, brow, howl, owl, and power. And it can be found with the OU in found, ground, house, cloud, mouth, hour, proud, round, snout, out, count, flower, grouch, hour, loud, mouse, sound, and pound. There are some more, so think as a family and see if you can add any more to those lists. We usually keep that up on our board, our spelling words, our spelling sentences, and then some of the different word sorts all week. So just refer back to that, practice those words, and with your word sort, parents, this week it was 2 sheets. Make sure and mix them up really well because you're going to have a lot that do not have our pattern and then several that do. So you want to listen. Listen for the ow sound. So howl. So that would be the OW pattern. Tong. Tong. Did you hear ow? Not at all. So that's going to be the nonsense because it doesn't fit our pattern this week. Mouse. That's going to fit the OU pattern. Full. That was our pattern last week. So that is nonsense for this week. So you're going to sort them into OW, OU, and then the ones that do not fit at all. So go through this whole stack, sort those, read those words, sound them out. When one of the patterns doesn't make sense, try sounding it out a different way. So if it doesn't fit that ow sound, then that's going to be the nonsense pile. And finally, we have our book for this week. And it is called Now We Draw. Ow. Now we draw. So maybe every time you hear the ow sound, act like you just stubbed your toe. Ow. Ouch. That's one of the OU that we didn't write down. Actually, we could add that to the OU. Ouch. Now we draw. Sam draws a big brown house. He puts a cloud in the sky and a sun that looks down at the house. Marty draws a big snake on the ground. It has sharp teeth in its mouth. Jane draws a big cat on the prowl. She puts the word growl next to its mouth. Rick draws clowns. One clown has a big round nose. One clown has a frown. Mike draws a goat with a pink snout. The goat is out in the yard with a brown cow. Now, says our teacher, what did you draw? Wow, I'm proud of you all. How can I tell which is the best? I must give them all a prize, she says. There's some more word sorts. Go back and read that with me a couple of times, or mute it and read it as a family. Take turns reading it to each other, but read this at least 2 or 3 times together.